Welcome. We are going to start with an explanation and visualization of the payment chain, or pay chain for short. Let's start with a story. Once upon a time, Brian won the lottery and decided to take his earnings and build his own house. He buys some land in the hills and hires a design and build firm called Dream Houses LLC to help him bring his vision to life. As the project progresses, Dream Houses LLC hires 7 or more different subcontractors to help get the work done. One excavator to clear the land, another sub to lay the foundation, another to do the framing, one for the roof, a plumber, so on and so on. Now, the excavator needs some specialized equipment to work on the house, so he rents a cool machine from a rental company. The sub pouring the foundation had to call his material supplier to get crushed stone, and the sub doing the framing gets his materials from 2 different lumber yards. The subcontractor who does finish work hires a subcontractor to do just the interior trim, and another subcontractor to do all of the painting. As the job progresses and more people are hired on by someone other than Dream Houses LLC, the payment chain gets bigger. The money that Brian pays the GC has to pass through more hands, and invoices and other paperwork start complicating the whole project. If Brian pays the GC a progress payment when the roof is done, the GC then pays the roofing sub. But what if the roofing sub slow pays or does not pay the roofing shingle supplier? A mechanic's lien could be placed on the project, causing all sorts of issues. Payment problems hold up the project deadlines, they damage relationships, and can even cause some businesses to fail due to cash flow. The bigger the project, the bigger the payment chain, and the more room there is for payment problems. In its simplest definition, the pay chain is the structure of all the project stakeholders on a construction project connected by how funds flow from one party to another. For example, a very simple construction project, like painting a house, might have the property owner and a painting company. This simple payment chain shows that the owner, who sits at the top of the chain, will need to eventually pay the painter for the work they do. While this is a common project, it's far more common that a payment chain has dozens, if not hundreds, of project participants. The distance between the property owner or lender at the top of the chain, those who distribute the drawer funds, and the subcontractors and suppliers at the bottom is much larger. There are more and more hands the money needs to pass through, and a lack of visibility to know who is on the project, what they are doing, and when or how much they need to be paid. When a city builds a new sports stadium, there are hundreds of companies that need to manage communication and paperwork up and down the chain. When there is visibility and communication between everyone on a project or a pay chain, the project is much more likely to go smoothly and payment problems can be mitigated. We believe that visibility, collaboration, and communication on the job site are equally important off the job site for those in the offices.